Hey, this is Tyler from Play to Win, Convoke.gg, and now also Team Monolith. We're here to share some unedited practice footage of a Team Monolith CEDH pod. CEDH is focused on playing to win and making every optimal decision possible in gameplay. Monolith has gathered players with this mindset into a team where every practice feels like a top 16. Keep in mind this is a practice game, so it's not going to be perfect. We're trying to showcase our in-game thinking, the mistakes that we're learning from, and the play decisions that we land on. If you want to chime in about a play or an in-game decision, sound off in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe to help Monolith grow and find out about our team news and upcoming events from Twitter. Thanks for checking us out. Here's the game. Are we allowed to share notes already?
Like crazy good or crazy bad?
If you've got notes already, sure.
Yeah, J-Dog, as a Kinnan player, I recommend not going down to 4. I would keep a 7.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Tyler.
This is J-Dog right now. Hold on, J-Dog, is it you? Because you can't keep a 7, you just full triggered.
I'm not
Hold on.
sure. Yeah, I think it's funny though.
So my trigger token has
No.
Tyler's face on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
You think I should mulligan, Jordan?
I think probably. I don't know though. That's kind of hot.
So I'll just show the table. So what I had was I have 2 lands here, but I have LED Echo, and I can Overmaster to make it uncounterable, or I can not play Overmaster to play around MBT.
Why wouldn't you just keep turn 1 wheel in first seat?
That's why I was asking Jordan. I didn't know because
Why? Yeah, I would take that every day of the week.
it's not
Personally,
a normal. It's not a normal wheel. I have to
So-
sacrifice my whole hand to do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this was
but
your
you
first
fuck
7?
everyone's mulligans that as the turbo deck.
If anyone has Force of Will or Force of Negation, I'll do nothing for the rest of the game.
Is this your first 7?
Yeah, I get to look at another 7.
I think with like mulling properly, it makes you very terrified, right?
Yeah, because also, technically, you wouldn't know we're keeping anything right now.
Because if you're the RAL player and you're keeping first 7, and everyone's going to be scared shitless, right?
That's kind of what I expect most of the time is like people are going to mulligan to interaction. So like if I could play the Overmaster and then crack LED and cast
Uncounterable wheel. Yeah, I don't know.
but it loses the Mindbreak Trap, which is like the card my deck loses to most. Anyway. But it also loses to Force of Negation or Force of Will if I just cast
You turn 1 Overmaster. You cast the Overmaster. You get a fresh 7. You get to then dump any fast mana you get there and fuck everybody's mulligan when they're definitely mulling again for interaction against you. You have protected wheel. Yeah, I'm just saying. This is all hypothetical. Like first seat. Like I said, I personally would keep that. You just gotta trust the card quality of your deck at that point. That your wheel is gonna be good.
I think personally in Swiss I keep that hand. In top 16 I don't.
Okay, Cat. Okay.
That makes sense because you do get a lot more respect in the top 16s than you do. Sometimes you eat 6 silence effects, Jordan.
And I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Turbo Pilot, really the math is you're playing statistics, kind of like Rogsai, and you're playing basically, can I win more than can I lose? And so if you lose a game, you don't care, right?
Mm-hmm.
And first 7 and first seat wheeling, what's the chance that somebody has something for you? If they do, okay, you just go next. You're just gonna do the same thing.
And that wheel's uncounterable too because of Overmaster.
Right. So it's one specific thing that stops you. So it's I don't know. I take the statistics of just yeah, send it. Why not?
Well, and also you can't. I mean, even whenever most of the time when people present a win, when I present breach win, it's I'm gonna accept that Beseiju beats me sometimes, and when I send this, right,
I think my biggest issue with the hand for Hayward is there is no fast mana except for the the LED. So if the wheel goes wrong, I'm not saying it will, right? But like there is a world in which that wheel just goes really poorly for Hayward, and then he doesn't do anything but pass. And at that point, he's hoping that y'all don't do well. But I think, right, if we do this properly, and I think that was my argument as well, then especially a deck like Kinnan, right, where it's gonna refill it refilling its hand is probably net negative for the table more than maybe the two TNKs. I don't know. It gets the math gets tricky.
Yeah, I just also think, I mean, if what you're worried about being blown out by is a counter, then the first thing I'm doing is looking at the pod comp, and when I see that it's 3 blue decks, that makes it a lot less appealing, right?
Yeah.
Again, though, the Overmaster makes it so counter. Like you would have to be able to have something for the Overmaster and the Echo.
Well, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna misstep an Overmaster, right?
Well, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
would have
I
missed
don't
that.
know.
Not necessarily, but not on turn 1 on the play. Like, I don't think anyone thinks they're just losing on the next spell.
I don't know. I personally would, but that's just me.
I mean, if you have a like thin like counter spell, then like you can deny the card or deny.
I would use a
effect
misstep.
and
I wouldn't use like a force or anything, but I would
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
slam that misstep.
I have 6 now. I'm good.
Did you send me your new hand, Hayward?
I did. I did.
I got a pregame.
Tight.
All right, good luck, everyone.
I'm gonna do gemstone. I think I'm gonna. This might be incorrect. This is the part of my hand that's really awkward. I think I'm gonna have to pitch this mystical tutor.
Nice.
All right. Well, it's my turn to join you, Gemstone
Oh
Caverns.
my gosh! Good thing I'm not getting everybody hands on turn 1.
Oh my gosh! Except we're gonna pitch a face breaker.
Oh goodness, this feels awful.
Yep.
Kinnan,
Okay.
your turn.
I got a little ducky here. My little ducky is my
Your lucky ducky.
my lucky
Yeah, my
ducky.
counter.
All right.
Oh my god, I haven't thought about that. That's crazy. My lucky ducky.
Good luck. Have fun. Draw this card. I will play this tapped and play this Lotus Petal and pass.
Tap up, draw. Already regretting decisions. Great. I'll play a cavern. I'll name human and just pass.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna draw my card for turn. Boom, and then I am going to play this here Marsh Flats. I'm gonna go fetch for an Underground Sea, and then I'm gonna tap my Gemstone Caverns and my Underground Sea to play this here Demonic Tutor. I'm gonna go get my Underground Sea real quick, but not, obviously y'all can pass priority on the Demonic Tutor or counter it.
Or counter it.
It is what it is. Y'all got untapped mana, right? Could go crazy.
Stupid.
Okay, cool. So Demonic Tutor was good as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go and grab this card. That card to hand. And then if that is good, I'm going to be passing the turn. Let me knock myself down to 39. And that'll be it. Oh, shit.
Trap pass.
All right. I'll draw this card. I will play this City of Traders.
Don't you do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just kidding. You can do it.
I'll float a colorless.
Yep.
I'll play Ral.
Ral's good on my end.
I'll crack this for a blue and put a Time Twister on the stack. No mana floating. Ral trigger.
I'm good on the Ral trigger.
Evens wins. Odds takes damage. Ral trigger good to resolve on everybody?
Yep.
I'll take a damage.
All right,
Time
back
Twister.
to Twister.
Yep.
I'll respond to Twister.
You got it, boss.
flushing a fairy.
Fairy's good on my end.
Very good with me. All right. Twister resolves. And...
Well, Twister back on the stack, right?
Yep.
I'll pass on
Yep.
it.
Sorry.
Man.
Yeah, I know you just demonic tutored. That's what.
Can we draw?
No.
Nah, it passes. I mean, I'll pass.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. I don't have to show what I had either, right?
Nope.
In our graveyard as well.
Yep.
And TT is exiled or graveyard?
I'm sorry. Oh, it goes to
Is it-
graveyard.
Graveyard.
Gotcha.
I'm getting one of those this weekend, actually.
Really?
Twister. Yeah.
You're getting that proxy?
getting a real one.
Oh shit!
Getting
That goes
a
crazy.
real- Yeah, it goes hard. Then
That
the
goes
only
crazy.
proxy in my deck will be a City of Traders.
You
Kind of
better loop it before you buy it.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course.
All right.
Tim, how does it feel for your fairy mastermind to be 3 times better than you thought it was going to
Dude,
be?
I kept that hand on the strength of this is a Ral hand if I've ever seen. When I have fairy, if I can take advantage of it, and a silence if he decides to go off, I'm so fucking happy.
He's like a kid on Christmas.
Dude.
I had a turn 2 Ristic Study that I was very excited to play, but Hayward is not having it today.
The tutor kind of like put me in more into that direction to cast the Time Twister.
I mean, I had 2 counter spells in my opening hand, and then I drew Pact Negation as well, and none of that stopped Ral.
Hell
So-
yeah.
I couldn't really do much there.
When everybody's done, I'll have 3 fairy mastermind triggers.
Yep, you got it on my end.
Awesome. 1, 2,
3.
3. Cool.
I will pass the turn after that.
Oh boy.
I
Untap.
can't even win the game yet. Come on.
Upkeep. Draw.
What do you want from me?
I'm just kidding.
Decision paralysis.
Shut up. I've got 11 cards in my hand. I don't know what to do.
Fuck. Okay. Bloodstain Myers land for turn. I'll exile Simian Spirit Guide from my hand for a red.
Yeah.
Cast Mana Vault. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. You got Mana Vault. Mana Vault's good with me.
Tap the Mana Vault for 3, and we'll tap for a red. And I'm just going to play an uncounterable Facebreaker.
Facebreaker's good over here.
Break some faces.
Yeah,
Cool.
mine's gone.
Let's go. No, we're not. Lotus Petal. Crack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack Bloodstain Mire now. Take a damage. Go to 39. That good?
Mhm.
Yep.
1, 2. Crack the petal for 3. Play Timmy.
Tymna.
Timmy Turner is good.
Good to go to combat.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We'll swing Fairy Mastermind over at Dallas.
Move to blocks. None. I'll take it.
Cool. I
Pass
have
through
a
blocks.
Facebreaker trigger. I'll make a treasure, and then I'm good to go to second main.
Yep.
I'm gonna lose 1, draw 1. Go to
Mhm.
38. After that, I'm just gonna chill past the turn.
Chill past the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw my card. Wow, that is okay. All right.
Did
Sure.
you draw what you tutored for last game or last turn?
No, I just drew a card that would have been timed better before the Time Twister. I'm gonna play Spire.
Obium.
That card's not in my deck.
Yeah, you don't play that card no more.
No, it's a good card. I'm gonna tap. That's tough. The other blue farm players just got way more creatures than I do, and I do not like that.
Kill
Hey
them
man,
all.
I'm just farming, chilling, having a good
No, I
time.
know, but you're farming better than I'm farming. So that if Soul Ring is good, I think I'm gonna play a grinding station.
Yeah.
If
Crazy.
if grinding station is good, I think that'll be the end of my turn. I will not resolve my. I'm gonna. I'm gonna forget about my turn.
You're good, buddy. Yeah.
Well, I would just let it fuck. I'm gonna let it just not do anything. All right, I'll pass.
All right, cool.
We'll all pass on that trigger as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Thank y'all for passing priority. I appreciate it.
Oh, play bird.
Pass on bird.
Yeah, you got it.
Pass.
Oh,
No lands.
No,
Brother.
no,
Yeah, but not my game to win.
Bro.
Go for it.
no.
What have I
Fourth,
done?
Fourth seed and the worst time twister hand. That's wild.
Yeah, it's insane. Thanks, Jordan,
Oh.
for putting me here.
This is a bit my TED talk.
I'll float 2 colorless here.
Mhm.
I will play a land.
Mhm.
Trigger sacrifice.
Mhm.
I will take a damage to get a volcanic from my deck. Spoilers. That's what I'm getting. Is that cool?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. I would like to use a colorless and a red to cast a Tavern Scoundrel.
I have to pass him out, unfortunately.
I'll be passing on Tavern Scoundrel as well.
J-Dog? Cool. With that in play, I will cast a snap, target the Dallas, do we want to get rid of let's do target Tymna.
I mean, yeah, Tymna is probably the fine option here. I mean, force him to use 2 more pips, I guess, if that's what you want. But
Well,
but in this position, I honestly would not want to help you because you're ahead of me.
yeah. I have a trigger
Yeah.
on Ral. I'll target Tymna, trigger on Ral.
Yeah.
Evens wins. I'll take a damage. Snap targeting Tymna.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll untap 2 lands. I'll cast a Lava Dart, target the Fairy Mastermind, trigger Ral. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude! Just gonna dismember my entire board?
Yeah.
Next is this birds.
He wants that mana. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fine with me.
I'll win. I'll make 2 treasures.
Holy moly. The value.
We've done it.
The value.
Lava Dart good to resolve.
Yes, sir.
Ding. We will float a red. Well, actually. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I have a colorless floating still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I'll cast this Storm of Memories. Storm count is 1,
3.
2, 3, 4.
I got you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So 3 cast.
What?
Hold on. What does this card do? I think it's good. If I remember correctly, last time this resolved, I died.
Yes, that is exactly what it looks like.
Storm. Exile an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into a graveyard this turn, exile
It's
it.
a wheel. It's a wheel. I figured it out. It's a wheel.
All right. Fuck.
So storm count is 1, 2, 3. So I'll have 3 copies in the original.
3 copies.
I do not have Fluster Storm on my
So-
deck, by the way, which I really wish I didn't. I assume we're gonna respond to the Row trigger here. If we are,
Row trigger's good.
wait.
I'm
So
good to let the.
I'll stack the
Or-
Row trigger over my storm trigger.
okay, gotcha.
I'll let the Row trigger resolve.
Cool.
I'll win. I'll make 2 treasures.
Oh no, you have a tavern trigger on the stack.
Yeah,
you have a
yeah.
tavern
We're
trigger on the
that
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll have a
Yeah.
Tavern Scavenger trigger on the
All
stack.
right. Here's the problem, fellas. I
Storm
can't
count is now
necessarily
5.
stop this.
I mean,
No, sorry. Storm count is 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
What do we have here to stop this?
Hey, Hayward.
Hey, buddy.
How do I block you? How do I block you here? Because
You're
I
blocking
want
me?
to. No, I want to block. Do I just hit block? Is it? That's all I do. Okay.
Yeah.
If you block
Okay,
it,
so-
it'll block them.
Okay, so you can't see me, right, Hayward?
I cannot see you.
All right, cool. This is what I am holding in my holster.
That's the only thing you have.
I mean, like I got that, which is the thing I was talking about earlier. But that's what I drew.
Yeah.
But that's it.
All right.
And that doesn't really stop us here.
I mean, this just lets us wheel.
Yeah.
J-Dog, do you have anything at all?
I mean, J-Dog's probably honestly fine for a wheel at this point.
Here's the problem. What I have backs things up, but it doesn't stop it.
Then I guess we will have to be passing priority, is what it sounds like.
Am I good
But
to make these treasures?
Hold on. Yeah. Just
If
really
it
quick,
gets to
J-Dog.
me, I have to pass priority. Clearly.
Yeah. I just want to talk to J-Dog before I pass, if that's cool.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What's up?
J-Dog, do you have like absolutely anything? Because one thing in my hand could kill me, potentially, and the other only works as backup.
You have packed?
Bruh. What's on your graveyard, Hayward?
It's just 3 targets. It'll be Snap, Lava Dart, and Time Twister.
Yeah, he's going to Twister, and he's going to snap. So he's going to have 2 mana, and he's going to be able to Twister. That's what I'm worried about.
Also Lava Dart, and then he's making more
Lava Dart kills the bird, yeah.
It's really the Tavern Scoundrel, so he'll have so much mana as well.
No, it doesn't cast them, right? It
does cast
them. Oh, no, it does cast them. Fuck.
Yeah, it does. So this is like uber effed Phil if this resolved at this point. But hold on, look, this is my motto sometimes. You gotta die by it.
J-Dog, you got absolutely nothing, just checking.
1 sec.
All right, I'm being blocked as well.
Yeah.
He wants to show you endurance, probably. That's my assumption.
Yo, I can't beat that.
Hey, we're talking about attack negation. Like, yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. I'll pass priority.
Cool.
Same.
Am I good to make these treasures?
Yeah.
Cool. Storm of Memories on the stack. Tim,
I'll pass priority on the Storm of Memories.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yes.
J-Dog.
And then J-Dog, this is where you do it, I'm pretty sure.
I think I just die if I even attempt to do it because I don't get another turn at that point. I have nothing going to me in my hand.
Well, we're simulating top 16, right?
We can. I mean, at this point,
That's the problem
I
at
don't know
that
what
point.
you have, but me and Tim can probably come to an agreement that we will let you have a whole another turn, and that includes not.
Yeah, we'll let you on
freezing you you will 100% get an actual turn.
That's also the problem. My hand does absolutely nothing. I've missed land drops.
I mean, we're supposed to simulate top 16 here, though, and like
I understand that.
If he
points.
thinks that getting a new hand here puts him in the best position, then
yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that.
That's my only thing I have going. If I try to if he hits a wheel on the first one at that point.
Yeah, if I hit wheel on the first one, I lose these 2.
Yeah, that's my only game plan at this point.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, that's better than mine, which is this.
Pray.
Yeah.
Pray.
That's right here.
Yeah.
So Storm of Memories, Ral trigger has resolved. Tavern Scoundrel trigger has resolved. We're on the copies of this. Good to resolve?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I will shuffle these up into a randomness and reveal the top card and then resolve that as we see fit.
That one right there at the top of your hand. That's the one right there. Boom. Yep. That's the one. That's Time Twister right there. Yeah. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hell yeah. I'm fine. I'm gonna skip over Tim immediately. He doesn't get a chance. I'm gonna immediately. Just kidding.
I'll respond to Twist. Well, it doesn't even fucking matter.
I have a Row
Huh.
trigger on the stack. And 3
I'm good with
copies.
Twister. Yeah.
Twister.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, of course you're gonna cast it. Yeah.
Fairy Mastermind.
Yeah.
I'm good on Fairy Mastermind. Priority back on Time Twister. I'll sacrifice this Volcanic Island to flashback this Lava Dart. Trigger Ral on cast. Target Fairy Mastermind.
I think I'll just go ahead and respond to the Mastermind then.
Okay, I have 2 Ral triggers on the stack.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to your Ral trigger, and
yeah,
it goes to exile regardless, right? At this point.
Yes.
Whether you counter it or mental misstep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I care about that? I
just want 3 extra cards so they can be a Force of Will, Force an Egg, and a pack negation for you.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna Fluster Storm trigger Ral.
Jesus.
Oh, gee, that's fair. Yeah, I have nothing at this point.
All right, Fluster Storm, Ral trigger, good to resolve.
Yep.
I'll lose that flip. Fluster Storm, good to resolve.
Yep.
All right. Ral trigger on Lava Dart, flashback, targeting Fairy Mastermind, good to resolve.
Yes, sir.
I'll respond here.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Go for it.
Crack a treasure. Like casting Light Tutor.
Oh.
You got it.
I wouldn't do that one, Tim. It's a Time Twister, not a
wheel.
That's right. He still gets the.
Yeah, I would not do that, Tim.
Yeah. I think that's. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Lava Dart resolves, killing Fairy Mastermind.
Yep.
Ral trigger on Time Twister.
Yep.
I'll win. I'll make 2 treasures and flip Ral. I have 3 treasures. This is flipped. Storm count was, for instants and sorceries, 6, I believe? Or it's 7. No, that's overall storm count, so it's 6.
Okay.
So he'll enter with 8 counters on him.
Jeez, I didn't realize we were already there.
Yeah, it gets up there quickly, Tim.
Oh, shit. That really was a bad idea to cast that Line Tutor then. Oh.
I was like...
Yeah, no.
Are we twisting?
I hope so. I've already started shuffling because...
Yeah,
we are.
Okay. Ooh, look at the hand. It was I.
I really do think it was correct endurance there, but whatever.
Oh, it was endurance. Oh my! I think it was correct endurance in 100, but also at the same time,
Yeah.
I have no lands in my hand or anything going for me at that point.
Save it, fellas. I have so many notes on that interaction.
Yeah,
we'll get to it later.
Well,
You want to stop this there?
I do want to pause right here since hands aren't seen yet, and I do want to go ahead and talk about everything that kind of went on for the last couple of turns. Tyler, did you want to start that off?
Yeah, can I read my notes?
Yep.
So once the Storm of Memories got cast, which was like the kind of pivotal moment. I guess I'll start from there. So it seemed like a risky play to me because if you hit the Twister first and you have nothing else to hit after that, and you don't win that Tavern Scoundrel trigger, then I think you're out of mana. So, but then I guess we saw more stuff in hand after that, so it could just be that you decided that was the moment to take a 50-50 because it, becomes like very high inevitability if you do hit it. So Tim was definitely right to initiate table talk there. And, kind of getting to steer that conversation usually means you get to be the first one to ask what counterspells other people have. I will say, I think J-Dog and Dallas really should have been asking for information in return. I think at least for a minute there, Tim kind of got away with just saying, give me free information. And they just handed it over without saying, 100%. Let me see your hand. And with the endurance, I think they both jumped in to say, look, we'll just guarantee you a turn, which is, I think, a lot of what matters there. But you knew you were probably losing Bop anyway with the Lava Dart flashback because there's no world in which Hayward isn't casting that spell. So, you're sort of already toast there. So, with that assurance, I would also be saying, show me your hand so I can see you don't have a breach in case we do survive here. But short of that, I absolutely think you had to cast the endurance there. Also, you shouldn't have cast the Mastermind until after the the Tavern Scoundrel trigger resolved, and Hayward passed on the Twister post Tavern Scoundrel trigger.
He would still get priority before the
Yeah.
Twister would resolve at that point, so I don't think that matters.
Yeah, he would still get it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because honestly, there was a world where we just passed on Time Twister, let it resolve, because then he doesn't have a chance to actually flash back to Lava Dart. We probably should have
fuck.
realized that he had missed.
That should be there.
Because he would have missed the opportunity right there, right?
Right, because you guys responded on top of the Tavern
Yeah,
Scoundrel.
exactly.
trigger
We
instead
should
of
have at least left the out of him missing the trigger right there, right? Or potentially, or I mean, we're getting his trigger, but then not casting the Lava Dart, holding priority, because if he doesn't, we just let it resolve, right?
Yep.
And I don't cast the Mastermind, and I hold up 2 mana. Potentially,
I was actually gonna say, I think in that situation, Dallas, you were better off holding up the mana than casting the Mastermind, because you're at that point your odds for counter magic drop pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
You're down to 3 spells that you can cast at that point versus adding Swan, Fluster, REB potentially, and some others like Sword, Silence.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's like literally right when I dropped the Mastermind, I thought about it and I was like, well, yep, but it's on the stack, so here we are.
One thing I would have liked to see,
but I am glad that y'all actually caught that. That was actually really good. Honestly.
One thing I would have liked to see as well, there was no real talk after the wheel, after the first wheel, the Time Twister, right? You guys just kind of played out your turns with no real discussion. I think that there should have been some talk about, okay, Ral has wheeled, Ral is on the board. What are our setups now going to look like for the next turn? And how do we kind of start to navigate that world, right? Because you can assume in a post-wheel world that he's going to be able to push. I mean, generally, Ral is able to push after a wheel. And so I think I would have liked to see some table talk happen after that point. And that way your turns are set up around that.
Really quick. I have a question. How do I let the table know that I don't have interaction without giving them the green light to just fucking jam?
Well, in person it's easier. In person, I feel like you can just you can eyebrow me and be like, I don't fucking have shit. It's a little easier. You can be like, just raise your eyebrow and shake your head at me. And I'm like, damn, I guess we're cooked. But
yeah,
because
I'm also there with you. In person's way easier to communicate.
Because I did. I mean, my turn was kind of definitive, but all I had was Mastermind and Mental Misstep, and so that's why I didn't feel the need to politic, because I just assumed that Tim had stuff with the mana he had. So
I had a Commandeer, and that's it.
Oh, that's what it was. That don't help.
That doesn't help.
But that's on me, honestly. I feel like I could have probably changed the entire game of not losing if I just didn't cast Mastermind, probably, and waited for the trigger. So that's true.
I also feel like if you want to communicate silently that you have nothing without telling the turbo player to go for it, you pass them a land and you say, "This is what I have."
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or you say, "This is just what I have." If I'm okay, right? Yeah. Exactly.
I guess you could do that on spell table. I can just block you and then be like, "Look, this is what I have," and I just show you a middle finger, and that's all I got. That's all I got.
That's a good play. That's something I didn't think about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
good.
That's kind of hot. I've never actually thought about that. I like that a lot, actually.
I do too.
Well, it's also, you should keep that in mind too in your position, Hayward, because I feel like a lot of good players really try to bluff. You know what I mean? And sometimes making them have it, or listening to what they're actually saying, sometimes they can slip up and give you too much information or tell you that they don't actually have anything, right?
Yeah, sure. I do find out a lot of times that my opponents are their worst enemies a lot of time when it comes to table talk.
I agree.
There's
just picking up on that.
It's also it's also why you sit in a pod and somebody asks you, "Oh, how many spells have you cast?" It's like, I don't have a Mindbreaking Trap in hand, but I want to make you think that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I love asking what Storm Count is right now.
What's Storm Count? What's Storm Count?
The only other note I had was earlier, Tim, you could have, obviously it didn't work out and he would have been punished so hard for it, but you could have gotten a turn 2 Ristic, or tried to get a turn 2 Ristic. It would have gotten wheeled away, and the Fairy Mastermind was just better, so.
How would I have gotten the turn 2 Ristic?
Go get Vamp Tutor with your turn 0
Oh, that's
Mystic.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more worried about holding up the Orm Chant, or not Orm Chant, the backside fucking
So
Boyo.
that was one thing I wanted
Right.
to point out, Tim. I don't think you ever had the mana for the Rebel.
Oh, I didn't. I was totally praying that I found a land.
Yeah, then I definitely agree with Zeke. I think there's probably a better use of that. And like obviously the Fairy Mastermind worked out, which
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
but I think a higher, the optimized play, not knowing what was coming, is probably still the way to go get the Ristic study.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got pigeonholed on my opponent. Yeah.
And also, if it's any other wheel, you just get the Vamp Tutor in response, right?
Yeah.
And then
Give me
change
one
what you
sec,
want to
these
do.
cats are killing me in here. I'll be right back.
You could still go get the Ristic, or you could try to.
You think go getting the Ristic would have just been super irresponsible there, though? Because then I don't leave the option to get
That's what I did.
White Source.
Jordan with my demonic tutor. I mean, I got Ristic Study and was planning on Ristic Study turn 2 and was holding mental misstep still. So I mean,
I was actually going to say without knowing obviously that the misstep was there, I actually was wondering if Fish was the better grab, because in a Ral pod you're gonna see a ton of instants and sorceries.
Yeah,
and he's not going to ever be able to pay him down.
That's actually probably. I actually agree with that. I actually think that either way we got willed away, but I think you're right. I think Fish also probably would have been the better option there.
Yeah. In this pod specifically.
I think Fish definitely 100% if you have to tap out for Ristic too. But if you can, you still could leave a mana open, so Ristic's not wrong either, right?
Yeah. I was also wondering if Tim would have been better off leaving up mana on not casting the Tymna there and holding I didn't know it was in your hand, but I wondered that.
I had no interaction. I was trying to find some.
Yeah.
So I wrote that down first, but then afterwards, on that post wheel turn, afterwards it seemed to me that even if you didn't have good enough stuff that you definitely needed to get a draw engine down, and Tymna was the one at hand, I still think I'm not when you had Mana Vault up, right, that gives you the option to potentially do something powerful, and I think you still had enough mana after that to just cast Tymna anyway, right? There might be a world in which you just risk it and go in with the Mastermind without Facebreaker. Am I counting wrong? Would you have been left with any pips then? I just don't know Blue Farm well enough maybe to know if that's a better play. But
you're talking about no, because when I went into that turn, I had Lotus Petal, Simian Spirit Guide, plus the 3 lands. No, it wouldn't have been enough for both.
I didn't mind the Facebreaker play. I was just wondering because then you can still crack the treasure too, because you would have had mana up at that point to crack the treasure and look at your top card anyway.
I didn't have a treasure before I played Facebreaker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think I think I agree with the Facebreaker play. I don't know that I would have played Tymna in that situation, because
my thought process was Tymna turns on Fierce Guardianship Deflecting Swat when I have no interaction in hand and I need to find something.
That's fair. I think
and I play Rollick. Yeah,
that's fair.
That's why I lean towards snapping Tymna over Facebreaker.
Oh, it was 100% correct to snap the Tymna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, did we start this whole conversation with wondering why the sequencing on my end was the way it was?
I was wondering aloud if you were taking a risk by casting the Storm of Memories without knowing whether you were going to win the Scoundrel flip on it. Did you have another free spell in hand to get another crack at Scoundrel?
I mean, you still had Lava Dart the whole time, right?
The Lava Dart was my free spell for another
that's true. Yeah.
chance. So I had 3 spells to cast. So 3 50/50s to win at least one of them to get 2 mana to go into this next turn. Or this next wheel was kind of my best shot. And the hand didn't really do anything else after that. Like I had the Flicker and lands. So
if you hadn't won the first one, would you have been trying to flash back the Lava Dart before the Storm of Memories resolved to make sure you had a second crack at Tavern Scoundrel trigger before potentially wheeling?
Yes. I would probably kill the birds before.
That makes sense. The birds?
It was the only
leave my boy Kinnan alone, okay?
It was the only X1 on the table.
I don't care. You can just hit the PFB. Leave birds alone.
You're right.
Or hit the face. Or hit the face. What did birds do?
I can go face.
Yeah. Just to echo what Tyler said, J-Dog, I do think the Endurance was the right play down there, too. I think in your shoes I would have Endurance and prayed that my next hand was better.
I think I would have asked for more if he's going to Endurance. I understand why J-Dog didn't want to, because he's, especially if this is a top 16 game, right?
I mean,
I think he's incorrect.
I would have demanded full hands if I'm gonna
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Oh, same, right? Yeah.
Oh, there was no way in hell he was letting me untap. I had nothing but win
But also,
cons.
what was your hand, J Dog? Because if it was so terrible that
I think
I
I showed it a second ago before I actually wheeled.
It was Chord, Ristic Study, no lands.
Copy enchantment.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, like,
I don't remember the rest.
it was like 4 cards that didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then
you're not playing the Ristic unless you top deck a land.
Well, I also
Correct.
wonder.
yeah.
So, like, I know that this sometimes comes up, and it's an old thing I learned from some other players. But sometimes you can hold people to multiple turns and be like, I want to see 2 turns. If I'm going to cast this, I need to see 2 turns.
That's what I was just about to say,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you're endurancing, that's probably what I'm asking for. Is like hands and 2 turns, and then they go, "You're not going to push." You're like, "No, I'm fucking dead in the water."
And no one
And honestly, I'd probably be inclined to accept that. I mean, I don't know if Tim would, but only
I'll
because
totally accept that
he
because
just
we're
he just
losing
didn't
now.
do he just didn't do anything. Yeah, he didn't do anything that turn. I'm like, okay, well, he gets 2 more turns of. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
There's a world too where I'm in 4 seat. It's top 16 game. I might be brash enough to be like, I have a Ristic in hand. I don't have a land to hit it. You guys can't push until I land this Ristic.
see, but then I'd be like, okay, how about 2 turns? Okay,
No, I'd be like, and then I'd be like, no. This is what I want now. After you say that,
honestly, then I just pass priority and die.
I'm okay with it too, right?
You hit him with the "it's nice to want things" and you move on.
Yeah.
Right. I'm also a hard ass in my politics. I'm very kind and giving, and I'll show you my hand. But when I want things, I'm pretty.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I did want to make sure to say too, there were a lot of interesting decision points, but it's worth saying that all players are clearly playing really well, and there were no like obvious misplays. Like every decision seems to be nuanced and reasoned, not just like I felt like it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's worth saying everyone's playing well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's actually why it took me a while to stop it because I was like, man, it's all been clean so far. Like I have no notes.
Right.
That's why this format's so cool. It's like you could play the same exact deck as somebody else, and they play it completely different.
No, but also like we really only had like one just a couple things happen, and there was still a lot to dissect there. Honestly, it was really cool.
Yeah, you're fried then.
Honestly, Hayward's been like I'm gonna call a judge for slow play. Hayward's been
What the heck?
That's bullshit.
Can we get some help here? Hold on.
All right,
Yeah.
let's roll it.
hell yeah.
-8. -8. This boy.
Oh jeez.
Cool.
Oh, God
Chill.
All right, let's whiff.
5, 6, 7, 8. Anything good? Got that Flusterstorm again, Reckless Impulse, the Snap again, Echo of Aeons, and Ren's Resolve.
Yeah.
Exile the rest. I can cast all of these without paying their mana cost.
I feel like.
I think we're cooked.
Does anyone have? Did you draw Snapback, Tim, by chance?
I'm blocking Hayward and just gonna be G-real with you homies.
I'm gonna.
That's what I got.
Oh my god!
unless-
Actually, you have a chance. This is
Unless I see hands and we have some real politics going. Oh Jesus Christ!
we're gonna lose. I'm just gonna be straight up. Like we're gonna lose. So like I can't really do like.
What
I mean,
is happening?
we can make some kind of deal, but like.
Yeah, I need to see like everybody's hands. I need to write it down on a whiteboard, and we need to like actually talk about this. If I'm the one that does something here,
I mean,
we need to wait.
Just get their girlfriend's phone numbers. Come on.
Whoa.
All right.
it's like I'm okay with like I mean I don't even know what does this, but like what would you even get? Honestly, what would you even get?
there's one spell that I can get, and I would have to time it correctly.
And also, I can do anything with this if need be. I don't want to. Obviously, it's like I would honestly be inclined to make a deal myself because of what I would have to do, you know? So.
Right.
You don't
Like,
know what I would have to do.
Yeah, I would have to. I'd hate myself. I couldn't look at myself at the same.
I die from mine. That's the difference.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
That's
We
the
don't
beauty.
know
That's the
for
beauty.
sure.
That's the beauty, right?
We're giving out way too much information on this one.
All right. Well, you got the RAL anyway, so that all happened.
These are here.
They're
now
there.
Now I have to think again. Ooh. I'll go down to 1 treasure. I'll cast a Desperate Ritual. Storm count 9.
Wait, what did you exile off of? Oh, no, it doesn't even matter. You have a fucking wheel.
I've got Flusterstorm.
And actually, I actually don't think it matters, to be honest. Because he has Flusterstorm as well, I really don't think it matters.
Yeah. It's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. That seems pretty great. Yeah, what do you think?
Ritual?
Yeah.
I'll make 3 red. I'll use that 3 red immediately to cast this Seething Song. Cool. I'll go to 5 red. I'll go down to 1 red and cast Ral. 1 red floating.
This gets him another 8 cards.
Storm count is
Just letting
11.
table know. I don't know if we want to do anything about it.
You're doing what? You're recasting Row?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ral
this
is
gets him another 8 cards, so I'm passing on it though.
Like, I feel like I can just act here, make him use Fluster, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's where we do it.
That's your best bet at that point.
J-Dog, what do you got, homie? You're the one that
like
hasn't
if
shown us
he
shit.
doesn't counter and I have to pay Pact, I mean, I'd like to set up some kind of deal where y'all let me win the game, of course, but but like I don't really know what kind of deal I can make.
Dallas, I just want to point out that J-Dog has not shown us or told us shit, so we should be careful about what we do to fuck us both over.
Well, yeah, I'm aware. That's why I had to come just with some kind of a deal. Like, if I'm going to use it, I like at least some kind of info here. I mean, I'm just completely double kneecapping myself. If you say you have nothing, that's fine. I'd like to believe you, but I still like to see something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know what that is.
But I know that I know what that is. But like, isn't that
It
better here?
Is it though?
No, but I mean, okay. Well, will you help a brother out if whenever he stops mine?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I still feel like
Help
I'm
a
completely.
brother out.
I still feel like I'm
no way.
I think you start because if he counters that, you're fine at that point.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think he's going to let it resolve. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his hand, I guess, but I feel like he's going to let it resolve. Because you have how much mana available, Hayward?
I have
red,
a red and a treasure.
Yeah, I feel like
I think J-Dog is right, though. You were supposed to lead with that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have to imagine some things were shown here.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
I showed him a land.
Packed on Rail.
Yeah.
6 cards. 6 cards in hand.
Yeah. Tight. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse on the pact.
Oh fuck. We didn't know about that one.
Of course we didn't.
Well, that is okay with me.
Okay.
Can you do it? I'm trying to think, Nova. Hold on.
I mean, I would prefer this resolve and then you do it, or else.
Yeah, you should.
Or else I'm big kneecapped, but also we didn't make a deal, so I understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kneecap me. I obviously wouldn't say that in like an actual tournament, but from here up, it is fair to just straight up double kneecap me. Honestly, I don't like it personally, but like at the same time, that's what I would do if there wasn't a deal made, which I didn't make one. So
yeah, offer can resolve.
Woohoo! Double treasure.
Ral on the stack.
I'll disruption show pitching born.
Okay. I suppose I'll cast this Fluster Storm now. Storm count is now 14.
Yep.
We have another Fluster to come at my Fluster?
I'll pass on Fluster.
Okay.
Sure.
Is this where you
No.
would want to help Tim?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Fluster Storm
Plus,
counters,
plus two.
Disrupting Shoal.
Sure.
Ral Monsoon Mage on the stack.
I don't know. I can't do anything else.
You can't do anything else.
You do have an
I
end.
legit can't do anything. No.
Okay.
No?
Hold on.
All right.
I haven't passed priority here.
What do you have, Tim?
J-Dog, I really hope that we've played together long enough that I'm just gonna trust that you're not fucking me over here.
I'm
I
definitely
should
not fucking you
politic
over.
more, but I feel like I'm eating too much of the clock. You don't have anything else, Dallas?
No. I also again, I will fully show you the hand. I mean, obviously, I think
I'm gonna need. See, here's the thing. What I have kills me. I need to see hands at this point.
It does not necessarily kill you. You could not say that.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, though, I feel like I'm literally out of the game anyways.
Yeah.
It just doesn't resolve. So I'd like to also see that like we can just. Do you want to share hands? Is it just something like that? I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll block Hayward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
agree?
Do we just give J-Dog breeze? Are we all three going to reveal for us?
I think we just all three do perfect information.
I'm down.
That's the fair way to do this.
I'm down.
All three of us. This is what I have. Hold on. I need time.
It brings out the whole whiteboard.
Legit the entire whiteboard. Hold on, let me grab it.
Hey, Tim.
And then
just for tournament play, you know how notes work, right?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. No, we're not doing that. No,
yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, that's all.
Wait, do I know? I don't know if I know.
Do you want to explain
They're
it?
public.
Yeah,
they're public.
J-Dog's the judge. He should explain it better than me.
They're public notes, but you do not have to tell them what his actual notes mean. They have to be revealed, though.
Oh, they have to be revealed, but he can write in code?
Yes, he can write code. You don't have to explain what the code means.
And what rule is that? Because I tried to tell a judge that at a local event one time, and he did not believe me, and I just could not find the ruling for it.
But I will try to find it later.
But also, you can write really small because, your notes have to be just as visible as your hand size, right? Or your hand, right? Hayward can't pick up your notes and start reading them.
Yeah, he can't pick up your notes.
J-Dog, can I see your hand again, real quick?
Yeah,
sure.
I just it. I don't know if my camera's a little blurry, but yours was a little when I was looking at it. Oh Lord, now it's better. Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. About in the same boat as me as this. This is what we were doing.
Yep.
Hold on, J-Dog, one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
This is legitimately what we are doing.
Okay. Cool.
I do have this, by the way. If this can contribute in any way, I can have this. But that's all I got.
Okay. All right. We're at the point where I cracked my treasure.
Cool.
I'm unblocking Hayward.
I'm unblocking Hayward as well.
I guess I'll block him now. I guess. Yeah. You start doing that winning shit again, I might have to block you.
This asshole.
It's winning.
I'm gonna cast demonic consultation here.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna name Mind Break Trap. I think is the best thing to name here.
You got it.
Fellas. Unless anybody's got a better idea.
No,
that you have no mana. So yeah.
Cool. We're gonna start
Storm
flipping.
Count is 15 now.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Cool. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I actually didn't die to it. I usually do.
Do you run snapback by chance in your deck?
No.
Because snapbacking on the tavern is not terrible here, but he just responds.
I run Rollick over it just because I play in a Staxier meta.
That's fair. That's valid. I don't blame you.
It's gonna be the last card in the deck.
Are you on Cyclops as well?
No, I'm not. I probably should be, but I'm not that responsible.
Guys,
because I have this weird
just for Staxy stuff. I like Secret, but
I'm in this weird spot between Stacks and Turbo, and it's depending on the pot, I just I don't know what to tech.
No, that's why you just go full turbo, and when you're at big events and when you're at small events that you know people and you can go, okay, I know there's going to be a Lumra, a Tym, a Brago, some mono blue bullshit. Like, okay, I'm probably going to play Cyclonic Rift just so I can.
I'm going through this somewhat fast because I just want to save people's time here.
Yeah,
but,
you're good, Tim.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah, I know this was going to be the problem, but we're playing against Rowan first seed, so
I am the problem.
yes, you are.
Hey, Tim. By the way, this move that you just did won me the game of the cookout. I straight up had to do this in the cookout finals to stay alive against what was it?
Force Welsh.
Savala.
Nicer to name.
Seriously,
Jesus Christ, guys.
Well, what else would you have named?
Yeah,
of course, sure.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
Oh my god!
It's the last card.
Second to last card.
I put my break trap on the stack and offer to split the top 16.
That doesn't work. Well,
how many cards are in your graveyard?
One.
Okay, so you will die when this Echo of Aeons resolves.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, that does make me think. Like, yeah, I guess I have to counter the Ral here though, and then I just die to Echo.
Do you? Is that not? Would that not be considered a king making situation?
In a top 16
yeah, that's
game?
the problem.
I don't know.
Because if I get, I don't know what everybody else has, but if I get stopped here and like if someone else has a counterspell for this or whatever.
Here's the thing, right? Is I can.
We don't.
Oh no, I'm fine. Here.
We're screwed.
This is how I politic this. I'm going to mind break trap your Ral unless you agree to pass the turn.
Okay, then you can mind break trap it.
Okay, I will mind break trap the Ral.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
gonna happen.
I don't know.
Did you have, Tim?
What? I don't know what that does in any situation. Like
it gives him the option to either A, give me a turn to figure this out, or B, just proceed to win. Either way, I play to my maximum percentage points, right? Because I don't care who wins if it's not me. So if I don't get a singular chance, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I think Tim did exactly the right thing when he said, if you say you're going to pass the turn right now, then I will not counter this. I think that was exactly the move that Tim had available to him. So good call there.
Ral is mind break trapped.
Sure.
I would like to cast this snap. No, I'll get more options first. I'll cast this reckless impulse.
Yeah.
Sure.
17. Exile those two cards. I will cast this Rin's Resolve.
Sure.
18. Gut shot. Redirect lightning. That would have been nice to have.
Sure.
I will cast this snap. Target the. Tim, how many cards are in your hand?
6.
Okay, so I'll cast the snap target.
I survived this Echo no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But if you have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
I will tell you currently, unless that last card is, it can't be anything. I don't think I can currently win. Thorkel's gone.
Yeah, that's why I was. Yeah,
that is my only out.
I am now currently more worried about Dallas than I am anything else. I will snap the birds to J-Dog's hands.
Yeah, both Thurkel and Meanbet are in my exile. You're welcome to ask about anything else, but I don't think there's anything that matters.
Cast this Echo, 19.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I exiled literally every single win con.
I passed on
Actually,
Echo.
sorry, not Echo yet. Sorry, I want to use this red and cast a Strike at Ridge.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I just want to transfer this to a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Then cast Echo, storm count 20.
Jesus. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Is this the one where we also show?
Yeah, we shuffle our hand and graveyard in.
Oh, okay, so it's literally the same.
Okay. Well, since I have no way out in this game, knowing that the last card of my deck was Heuristic Study, should I scoop here?
I don't think you need to scoop, because
Also, scooping
there's
says
like
sorcery speed, right?
there's also weird worlds where I don't know, 3 players accidentally kill themselves, and an
Yeah,
infinite
okay.
loop
Don't you hate
happens.
when that happens?
Well, like I mean, there's worlds, right? I've seen it happen where somebody accidentally created an infinite loop that was unbreakable, and that game ended in a draw. And I don't know how that would play out in the top 16. Probably seat 1 wins, but I don't know.
Yeah, seat 1 would
Yeah,
win
it
at
would
that point.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess maybe you don't have any outs, but you never know.
Okay, I'm gonna keep playing then.
All right. Good to continue, team.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
All right. I will cast this LED. 21 storm count.
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 4. I will cast this Git probe. Target Dallas paying to life, and I will hold priority. Git probe. And crack LED for 3 red.
Mana available?
3, 4, 5.
And Rao costs 4.
Route cost 6.
6. It has died twice.
Okay,
Or-
so
That died. But
So you are basically out of the game fully at this point, Tim. So there's really no incentive for me and you to try to make a deal here on something that I'm going to show J Dog, because J Dog, me and you are still in this game, kind of, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I've blocked Mr. Hayward.
Yeah. Okay.
I only have this, right?
Okay.
I feel like that just fully stops him, no, right? Like, is he I mean, at this point, he's full sent on his Git probe, no?
There,
Can you show that card
the
closer?
echo
There's
is
the
still
echo.
in the
Just
graveyard.
wait.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. Because I think his entire thing right now is redoing echo.
Oh,
in the graveyard.
wait. He has enough mana for the Echo right now.
Yes,
It costs 3.
that thing is a
He's got 3
treasure.
blue
Oh,
floating.
Next to
it has
Tavern.
like a 3. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's a tongue twister on the freaking
Okay, got you. Well, then, I mean, do you have? I mean, I can. I'll also eventually have to show him this hand, anyways. But do you have something? Because this probably isn't enough. But I have that one thing. But I mean, I'm cool with this resolving. I guess I just wanted to at least see what you had here.
Yeah, I know. I get it. You're good.
Okay.
I'd let that resolve, and then we can fight over the other thing if we need to.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll draw this card.
Okay.
Can I see your hand, Dallas?
Dude, here you go. Do I need to block these? Are they supposed to be is it reveal or look?
It's I look at, but you've already shown him, so I don't think it's like.
Well, I mean,
You've
I'll
already
only
shown me too.
I only show that, but it's fine. I blocked them, so you can see it. I don't know if that helps you better.
Yeah, hold on. Yep, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I got.
All right, I'll draw this card.
Sure.
Okay, that's interesting. If this doesn't happen, then we're Boned City.
Bones.
Hayward, I'm cool with you. If you wait to cast that echo, I'll protect it on your next turn, probably, if I can.
I currently can't cast it on my next turn.
Fuck.
He's out of mana.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I will cast this Jessica's Will that I drew. I'll target. You have. Oh, you have Mind Break Trap. Is what you have. Hold on. Hold up. Because you have that Mind Break Trap again.
Either that or it's the last card in his deck, which
Unlikely.
I have 2 cards in my deck.
Yeah,
it's
unlikely,
2.
right?
Okay.
Interesting.
See, I need you to cast that echo on your next turn. So I need you alive right now because you're keeping me alive with that echo.
Interesting. That's an interesting thing to say. I don't know why you would say that. That's a very interesting thing.
Yeah, I would not say that.
Very peculiar.
So again, we're in this situation where I'm cool if you promise me you're going to cast the Echo on your next turn. We can.
On my
we can.
next turn. On my next turn is so
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah. I need that Echo, baby.
What do you? I'm confused now on why Tim needs next turn.
I also don't know why you next. Sure.
Yeah. Cool. I get to untap.
Sure. What do you have? Okay.
I don't know. Hold on. I need to wait before I make that. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
before you
think.
make any deals, what the?
I'm trying to
Actually.
understand what in the world is going on.
Maybe Tim is 4D chessing us.
Maybe,
4D chess, baby.
I
Play to your outs.
I have no idea what that could mean. So,
I mean, this is what I would do in a tournament. Like if we're simulating tournaments, I just want it to untap.
I don't think I could kill you regardless if this Echo resolves or not. Currently,
Yeah.
because I have to play like you have MBT. Okay. Weird. Okay. Here, if I get a next turn, I'll cast the Echo on my next turn.
So you're not winning this turn?
If I don't, I have no concrete way of killing you currently.
I think I have to take those odds, yeah.
Okay. If I get a next turn, I will cast this Echo in my graveyard.
Cool.
Sure.
If you protect me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's what I got. That's my out.
I'm confused on what.
I'll cast this Jessica's Will, target J-Dog.
Sure.
I'll choose the mode of making red mana.
Sure, you have 7 red.
That good to resolve?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll cast this for 6. Going to 1 red mana floating.
Interesting. Yeah, I've got. Oh god, that's okay. Because if he wins one flip off gut shot, he just might win the game. Oh jeez.
Ral on the stack.
What was the deal you made, Nova?
I said I'd
him?
protect the Jessica Will.
He said he would protect me this turn.
There was no stipulation on him winning the game.
I said if I get a next turn, I will cast this Echo.
Okay. That's the thing.
I was under the impression it was under the Jessica's Will, but if I messed up my wording, then I will honor what you thought the deal was. Now I'll honor what he thought the deal was. If that's what he thought the deal was, yeah. But that's
rough.
I said if I get a next turn,
scrumptious lawyering.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what was this?
I thought we were talking about the Jessica's Will. That's where my understanding was. But if I will honor the nature of the deal.
I mean, stop me if I'm wrong, please. But I specifically said if I get a next turn, I will cast this Echo.
Yeah, you'll cast the Will if I protect the Jessica's Will. That's what I thought we were talking about. But again, if we were talking about two separate things, that's on. I guess I don't know.
I don't think I ever said the Jessica's Will specifically.
I thought I did, but I may not have. So I will honor what I said.
Roll the tapes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss.
To be honest,
There was no clear card, and it was that.
Yeah, I think it was left too ambiguous, and I think at this point, it's just no. I don't know. I don't really know if any deal was really made at that point, to be honest. But y'all can do what you want, really. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal at this point because I don't know.
I thought you were agreeing to protect the Echo of Aeon's next turn, Tim.
Yeah, no, I was like trying to get him to cast it next turn, and he needed the mana from the Jessica's Will. Was my understanding to get.
Because it was like Tim asked if for him to not win the turn, and then Hayward just did a non-answer to that, and then I guess we just took that as that meant yes, but he didn't say that. So
what I said when I was asked if I could win the game was that I currently have no clear path to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. So that's why I'm confused. That's why I'm confused.
Hayward's wording was very specific, though, that he said if he gets another turn, He will cast
Yeah,
the
I
No,
echo.
I agree. No,
Yeah,
it was,
no,
Right,
right.
nice.
I just thought we were talking about the Jessica's will that to get it to resolve. That's where the confusion is at.
yeah,
Well-
like
Like I said, I'm going to honor this no matter what because if I believe Hayward, right? And if I fucked up my wording, I fucked up my wording.
I think
I think you did, 'cause we're just
you
gonna
stopped
die.
this. I think you stopped this route 100%. I mean, if your goal is to see an actual untapped step, I mean, like I said, I don't know if you have a way to win, but if your goal is to see an untapped step, then I believe this route must be stopped.
But if Ral doesn't resolve, I don't have a way to cast this Echo of Eons, in which case he's stopping me from honoring my other.
Yes, sir.
Unless I draw an untapped land, right? So
This is
Right.
true. Hey,
if you
J-Dog,
want,
J-Dog.
if you want an Echo to happen possibly next turn, this is
I'm
step
passing.
one of that.
I'm passing.
Okay.
Hey,
Dallas.
J-Dog,
Yeah, what's up?
J-Dog.
Yep.
What you got here, man?
I have nothing for a creature. I'll say that.
tight.
Okay. All right, let's just let the dice roll then. I'm going to pass priority.
Sure, go for it.
Let's run this shit.
Cool. I will cast this Gut Shot, paying 2 life from exile.
Target.
Target
Face.
myself. No, I'm kidding.
You can target my face. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll target Dallas. Trigger Ral.
Now I'm offended.
Now counter it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting all the trigger tokens.
I'll lose. I'll lose the flip. I'll now hold priority on this Gut Shot. I will use the red I have floating to cast this Redirect Lightning, targeting my Gut Shot, trigger red.
How did you have a red floating?
He had 7 red from the Jessica's
yeah.
Will.
Yep.
7.
Yeah, cool.
And then redirect, target Gut Shot, trigger Ral.
Sure.
I'll lose that flip again.
Let's go.
See? You're fine. I'll lose. I will change the... I have to lose 5 life here, too.
Got him.
I will change the target of Redirect Lightning to...
You mean Gut Shot?
Yeah, sorry. I have to change it. I want to hit Dallas.
Is it a May?
You can hit my face again.
But that's the same target. Can I...
Does it say just... actually say change? Yeah.
It says change.
Hold it up so I can click it.
Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target.
Oh.
I'll just target J-Dog.
Oh, wow.
That is kind of crazy. I've never learned something new.
I'll cast Ragavan.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Sure.
We were
There.
Yeah, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool.
Upkeep, lose the life. Draw
Yep.
for turn.
Yeah.
Maybe I psyched myself out there. I don't know.
Okay.
That was a weird turn.
Yeah, that was very weird.
That kind of led nowhere.
It led everywhere than nowhere at the same time.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Sure.
I'm gonna swing at Dallas for 2.
I'm going to take 2.
I will have a trigger, make a treasure token.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to pass the turn.
Yeah. On your end step, I'm going to crack this treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast this Mystical Tutor.
Mm-hmm.
Mystical Tutor good?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I mean, like, I feel like I just have a pretty clear line, potentially, but maybe not.
I'm pretty sure we die here.
Probably.
Well, you have a non-creature answer is what you said. And we know...
Yeah,
No,
J-Dog's
what he said
got
was
it
he
covered.
couldn't counter a creature.
No. I said I couldn't. What I said was I could not counter a creature, so...
You're so
J-Dog's got it covered.
Well, the issue is that Mystical Tutor does not go and grab Breach.
Damn.
It sure doesn't.
If only
That's
that
crazy.
did.
I feel like
It's
that
crazy.
should And I feel like that should be a stipulation.
It says instant or sorcery or underworld breach.
Yes, I mean,
Or
I think I'm just gonna go grab demonic tutor. Honestly,
Mhm.
I mean, I think that's probably my best out. I mean, or is it just Phantom? No, it's definitely demonic tutor.
I guess the note on Hayward is roll your dice better.
True.
All right, so I'm gonna go to my upkeep,
Mhm.
and I'm going to draw this demonic.
Sure.
Yeah. Before you go find Breach, I'd advise chilling.
But pourquoi?
Pourquoi J-Dog's got an answer for
But
it.
like, I really don't think J Dog does.
Okay.
I know for a fact that he does.
Do you? I didn't check your in my hand.
He just wants to. He's like, yeah. I think, but see, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna tap here and have one colorless floating. And what I would like to do, I think I'm gonna start the turn off with. Let me make sure I'm mathing correctly. Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna play this here, Voice of Victory. Is Voice of Victory good?
Well, we have to like hardcast this mind break trap, right?
Fuck, let me think.
Okay.
Because now I gotta politic some more. Alright, here's the deal.
What's the deal? What's the
I'll
rub?
cast this Mind Break Trap. I need you to delay casting the Echo for another turn, but still cast it on that next turn.
No, but
And I need J-Dog to agree not to force negation it because you bled that.
I'm gonna be real. No, but I don't think it matters. He's gonna pack that. I'm gonna counter the freaking pack. He's gonna cast the demonic tutor, and we have nothing. So if I'm gonna be real with this game, unless you have more piece of interaction than we have,
Yeah, because I'm gonna send it regardless. Unless you can tell me otherwise. Like I'm definitely just I'm
just trying to
way
be
more
real
aggressive.
with this game
Yeah.
state on how this is.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Alright,
I can't believe I lost.
crack the treasure. I'll hardcast MBT, targeting the voice.
I'll pact your mind break trap.
Yeah, here's the forest, and then it's exactly how I'm gonna. It's gonna go back. Yep.
So this
MBT on.
MBT on voice is fine. Unless, yep.
I really should have kept politicking though, but I don't want to eat more clock because we're already at 11:30.
These are
In the tournament, I would have forced that deal through because if J-Dog has another piece of interaction here.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I'm going to demonic tutor
Sure.
with this colorless I got floating. Storm count is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna go and grab.
Crazy.
No fucking way. I almost had an out.
Almost.
Almost.
You
Rule
have
the world.
anything? No, do you have anything at all? Okay.
Oh, you wanted to
Jesus.
Jesus.
That was the out.
I'm gonna lose 2 life, leaving a colorless floating. I'll lose another life.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast this breach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Count 5.
Yeah.
I would like to play this here, Mox Amber.
Sure.
Trigger grinding station.
Yeah, trigger grinding station. I'm just going to go ahead and set.
Mana
Me, I have a
floating?
I have a treasure and a colorless. as well. So I have enough to do.
I'm good.
I'm good to scoop.
I'm good to call this game.
Like, I mean,
Good.
like I can keep going. I don't mind going because it is still like low on cards. But if I do this, I'm target myself. Middle
Yeah, you
three.
got it. You eventually find
Okay.
LED and then just
Yeah.
Thorkel.
And
Yeah,
I'm still have 2 cards in the hand as well. So
I'm good with it.
Cool.
GG's, guys.
You're just
That was a good ass game. I have no complaints there.
Crazy.
that's
So-
wild.
The only
I
thing I
didn't-
could have changed that I did there was not cast this redirect lightning there. I could play this until the beginning of my or until the end of my next turn. So I could have kept that up for interaction. Like if
No,
I
Hayward, you just go for it, man. Like,
I don't know.
at that
Hayward, I
point-
think I could be wrong, but I think you could have kept pushing if you hadn't cast the redirect lightning, or at least let me go back. I wrote this down. I just remember this mostly from Tymna. Everyone forgets that Tavern Scoundrel has an activated ability, and you can use the land that you use to pay for it to activate it. So I think you actually had a chance to dash Ragavan and try to hit another free spell off of some other player's library and make a treasure, and then still hold up the redirect lightning.
So I had snap a red.
It's a
mana
50-50 to
flood.
do that, but
Yeah, sure. So the
but
board
like if
speed
you
was-
tap the land and use Tavern Scoundrel to sack the land to just force a coin flip to see if you can just dash Ragavan and get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. And then
I don't know
have-
if that's a worthwhile line. I don't know that it's better. It's just another 50-50 that was available.
But what do I do besides after that? I still only have the gut shot, and then I can't cast this echo because that was the deal.
Right.
Well, you're flipping route that
Yeah.
point, right?
No, I'm saying you go at Dallas and you're looking to hit some kind of free
Oh.
spell that casts one
sure.
off the top to see one additional Raoul flip, like one additional option. Because if
Sure,
if you make the flip, then the treasure you create, could pay for a spell off Dallas's library, and then you still have the redirect lightning, I guess. But if you hit a free spell, then you still have the redirect lightning. You're theoretically, putting in that 50-50 to see one more chance at a Raoul flip.
Gotcha.
I don't know that that's right. Like, it's silly, but
It's a thing.
So to be clear, you made the deal to not cast the Echo because you were worried about the Jessica's Will getting mind break trapped?
No. Well, the Echo is going to get mind break trapped if I cast it right away. Like I crack LED, cast Ral, cast Echo. I know Dallas has a pact, and I didn't have. I guess the only thing I had was redirect lightning, and then J Dog also was saying that he had non-creature interaction. So with one piece of interaction up from me, I didn't have anything, and then I know all 3 of them have a way to stop the Echo. So there's no way for me to keep going after if I cast the Echo anyway. I just have to hope on the 50-50 that I win any of them, which I didn't win the 2 that I put on the stack.
Yeah, that's true.
when we were making that deal, Hayward, you said that you went to go cast the Jessica's Will, and you're like, oh, it's just going to get countered. And then that's when we started talking. So I assumed that we were. I think I just had assumed that we were talking about the Jessica's Will,
Sure.
which is where it created the confusion. I should have been like, hey, I'm going to protect this Jessica's Will if XYZ, because I think that's where my mind was at. And when we were having that entire conversation, we were talking about 2 totally different things.
Yeah, I guess I could have said if the Ral doesn't hit the board, I will be casting Echo anyway, because I could have casted after I lost the 2 coin flips in a row. Just to
I wouldn't have taken that.
Yeah,
I needed the only thing that would have got me to agree to anything was you agreeing to cast Echo on your next turn, because I needed to exactly not die with the number of cards I had in my library. So yeah, it was a now or never type thing, like at that exact window.
Yeah.
Tim, was your only out the OBM?
Yeah.
I don't think it's
it's
going to kill the table at that point, though.
Yeah, you don't have enough cards.
I had another turn, so it was the OBM plus the army
after-
token. So
After the wheel, you had 2 cards in library. You hit somebody for 21. You draw your card for turn. You have 1 card in library. Then I cast the echo on my turn with you have 1 card in library. You flash in the bowmaster.
it would have been 22. Not that it matters, but yeah, Orc Army's at 22.
And also,
Field
he
22.
can also still bank on the fact that maybe Ral kills someone still. I don't know.
Ral still does damage. I still
Yeah,
have
like-
Tymna that can deal damage. I have Kraum that can do damage at that point. That's another.
It's like a 2% chance, but like you still got it. Right?
Or it was Facebreaker. So Facebreaker was another 4 damage net total, and then Kraum would have been another 4. So I would have been able to do in the next combat 23 plus 8, so 31 plus, so 31 damage on combat, 22
Minus
on
blockers?
pings. Yeah, again, blockers makes things difficult. But actually, yes, because it doesn't really matter because my army's on the ground. I can just hit one of the people that didn't have blockers. And then the Kraum and has flying, and the Facebreaker has menace. So like, didn't really matter.
I still think you just die before you get to swing with the second.
Yeah. Most likely I die, but I have to play to that out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
If you had like 1 more card in library, or was able to put 1 more card in library.
Weird game.
I will say, I think the only note I really had, besides clarify the deal, Tim, next time, like, really make sure you've ironed out all your details and leave, and like, because people can be really tricky with their wording, so just make sure you've got a really good understanding of it before you agree to it. The second thing is, I think you guys missed almost a better choke point at one point. You guys waited for the Ral to hit the stack to start responding, but when A-Word cast the very first red spell, I think you could have choked him right there on mana. I think he was down to like nothing.
When I cast Death.
No, the mana spell, the three red. Which one was it? The one in a red.
The Seething Song.
Before the Seething
Right?
Song.
Desperate Ritual. The first after the flip and after the activation, the first spell I put on the stack was Desperate Ritual, and I had 1 treasure up to hold up the offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, you were pretty choked at that point. That's why I was wondering if there was a better point instead of waiting to fight on the Ral, because that forces Tim to have to go for more specific cards. Like you could have gone for Force and Egg instead, Tim, maybe. And
also J-Dog had a non-creature interaction spell, which could have helped.
Again, I think the thing is like I didn't want to be the one to have to interact, especially when the only interaction I have is demonic consultation. Like, I'm the first in priority. I don't see many cases where first in priority I'm ripping demonic consultation. Like, from my perspective, I wanted to be the very last person to do something because historically I tend, and I know I shouldn't do recency bias, but I tend to lose those fucking top 6 for some reason.
But also like for me, it's like when you're the person who goes after the active player, I feel like it's the responsible play to respond, at least in my head, right? From my perspective in the C3, I'm like, I don't want to respond and then just to have you untap and win.
Well,
right, but again, if it was any card but demonic consultation, right?
For sure.
Because consultation can kill me.
For sure, yeah.
You can also, because you're the first person after the one pushing, you get to be in the driver's seat for all political conversations that happen.
You do, yeah.
Tyler kind of made this point earlier, but in that case, you're the conductor of this game at that point, and you need to use that to your advantage. And so, in the situation where at a certain point, every Ral spell needs to be under pretty heavy scrutiny, especially after a wheel. And even though there are a bunch of free spells, like, Hayward was so weirdly low on mana that I feel like waiting for Ral to hit the stack to start responding to stuff was kind of the mistake there, because the Tavern Scoundrel wasn't doing anything at that moment, and Hayward was down to exactly 1 mana. 1 treasure.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. I had the gut feeling to do something there, but I decided not to talk because I don't know. I guess I got in my own head at that point, but yeah.
But yeah,
I just didn't want to be the one forced to do something.
I think Jordan was right. That was the pinch point, and that you could have been in the driver's seat and been like, does anyone have anything for this? Oh, no. Okay, I have a demonic consultation. Hayward, we're both going to get blown out. Can you do something else? Right?
100%.
But I don't think Hayward really cares. I think he's just jamming in that position.
He's also
Like-
and Hayward's spot. He's like, well, we can make that decision after you demonic consultation or something.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't know, like, also, like, going to one card left in library after the thing is also like a talking. I feel like personally, if I can't, I guess at that point, the best you can hope for is a draw at that position.
But he still had an OBM. He said, right? So that was
Yeah, I saw that OBM. There was a like world where I could like thug it out, and like I have to do that. Like I have to. I don't know. I'm always in the position of like I'm going to try to politic to put myself in the best position. And if the player I'm politicking with disagrees with that, then they've chosen the fate. I didn't. I don't know. It takes guilt off of my mind. I don't know if it's correct, but that's the way I think.
No,
I don't disagree with it.
Also, Hayward, when you were like curious what his out was or what his game plan was or anything, I would immediately been like, "Can I see your exile?" and just started to figure out what was in his hand or what he has left, right, or what his out was, because like that means he still has an out. He still has something in mind to get him back in the game or to participate, right?
And it's
That's true.
there is a discussion point that you can do, right? And I think as long as you're walking a fine line, I've seen some people cross the line here, where when these conversations happen, but you can make the point of like you can't win regardless, and like Tim had the out, right, or maybe had kind of an out, but I think for some players they can get more demoralized than that, and it's sometimes, again, I want to be very careful about how I word this because I don't want you guys to like bully people into conceding, but there is a point where you can just be like, look, bro, like I'd appreciate if you don't mind break trap here because you're not winning regardless, and why do you care who wins?
Right. Like there's a nice way to do it and be like, do you have an out here? Like let's look through your exile. I don't see an out. Oh, you have OBM in hand. Let's do the math. Like your OBM actually doesn't get you there. It's close, but it doesn't get you there, or something like along those lines, right?
I mean, there's also a world like we have to like take into consideration too with the OBM line. Like, there's a chance that Hayward takes enough damage from Ral and Dallas does something fucky with a ad nause necro that just changes my math completely, right? Like,
It's true.
There's also
It also has to like not. It has to go through removal spells as well, right? Like there's still snapbacks and
right, but it's a percentage point, right? It's a low percentage point, but if I have a singular chance, I'm gonna take that.
It's also, and this kind of, you have an advantage from seat one in this situation, Hayward. So any conversations play to your advantage, right? Every time that people spend 30 minutes talking about a stack, it plays to your benefit. And it's not like, I mean, personally, I don't like to win with time, but that is the advantage of seat one, right? Like you got, like if you're in a top 16 game and you're sitting in seat one, you got there because you earned it. So having that kind of conversation with Tim in that situation, or anyone, really continues to play to your advantage, right? That's you playing to your outs as well, having, you know, a discussion about, hey, well, maybe you don't do this because you can't win anyway, and then taking the time to go through the exile pile. And, you know, as long as no one's saying slow play, right, and you're not actively trying to slow the game down, you're just going through the normal things you would have done anyway, but keeping that in the back of your mind that, like, every conversation does, in theory, play to your benefit.
okay, that makes sense.
Again, I just say one more thing on the subject of like the deal and the terms and closing loopholes and so on. You're absolutely allowed to say to your opponent, "Can you articulate to me what you think the deal is?" You know, if it feels like it's on, like you're never sure that you're on unsure footing. Otherwise, you would have asked more follow-ups, right? Of course, but like that can be a useful tool if you want to just make sure when they say it, it sounds the same, to avoid having to like twist yourself in the knots of like, you know. The valorous thing to do is to do the thing that I didn't think I was agreeing to, which like I respect, but also is an annoying situation to find yourself in, just because you know you don't do enough clarifying.
Right. Yeah.
I've also even asked people, I'm like, are you gonna wordsmith me on this? Like, do I have to cover all my bases?
Do I need to call Lily?
That's a great
Alright.
choice.
Puzzle it. I don't know.
I haven't been doing it the whole time, but
Wordsmith.
we have a local who's like super big on it, on wordsmithing. So just like starting with, hey, to be super straight up, like I want to make sure we're all on the same page with this and phrase it as you understand it, and make them and have them like verbally agree. Like, yep, that is the understanding. That is what we're doing. And you can reiterate it like 3-4 times just to make sure everyone's on the same page. He's very good at like making a deal that is that is advantageous for him or plays to his outs. So when somebody presents you with a deal, try and tweak their deal, or like make sure that you're on the same page with the deal.
I think it's a really good point, though. Like when somebody makes a deal to you, often saying, this is what we agree on, and saying it in a different way. And just to be clear, this is what we're agreeing. Not what you said, what I'm saying, just covering the loopholes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because if they're setting the full parameters for the deal, then they can work within the parameters that they're comfortable with.
Right.
And they're not going to make a deal that they're not comfortable with. So you need to make sure that it's like everyone's on the same page, everyone has the same understanding, everyone's going to follow through. And if you want to cook a loophole into it, or like not a loophole, but like an out case, like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to win unless XYZ, or your opponent says that.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Just-
That's I
I want
always say
you-
that. You never want to like pigeonhole yourself. Like
Yeah,
I'm like,
I want your
obviously
guys
I won't win, but like if somebody else puts a win on the stack or grand abolisher effect, you know what I mean?
Right. All right, so just I do want your guys' opinion though. Like, did I like in the situation that like I'm in a tournament and I get into this situation, even though it should never happen again, right? But like if it does, right, is what I did correct, or do you like what do I do from there?
What specifically do you mean?
I
Like,
wasn't here. I don't know what you did.
Do you believe that it was correct for me to be like, okay, yeah, that's what you thought, so I am going to hold this my break trap to what you thought it was going to be? Or do you think that I'm not obligated to that, or like where does that fall? Because I don't want to be like accused of lying.
After the point you made a deal and you felt like
Right.
it was the deal that you made?
Yeah, I was like,
I
hold
would
on.
immediately hit the brakes and ask the other two players who weren't making a deal to adjudicate what they thought the terms of the deal was. Right.
Same.
Okay.
Personally, right there, like I said, I would have just said that y'all didn't make a deal because both of y'all thought different things, and I think from there, there's no deal made, and now make decision whatever decision you want is what I would say at that point.
Or say
As
something along the
the
lines of
non-biased
like,
opinion in the game.
as long as there's not new info or you're going based off of that, right? Like it was just straight up. You weren't on the same page, right?
Yeah, like nothing new really happened other than the fact when you. Well, I guess the new thing happened. When
RAL
you guys found-
resolved. The difference was the RAL resolved, right?
Yeah,
Because you
Like-
thought the RAL wasn't going to be resolved, or the
No,
RAL
no,
was
no.
going to be cast.
That was the plan. Is in my head, I thought he was using the Jessica's Will to get to RAL, right? And I thought that's where our deal ended. Hayward was like, "Oh, I thought you were using the my break trap to protect my entire turn." That is where like the giant like misunderstanding happened,
Yeah.
right?
I think that's such an interesting deal, and it's a situation where it would have been like, no, I'm not going to use my spells to protect your win. That doesn't make sense, right? That's not a deal anyone would make.
Yeah, I
Right.
think
Okay.
I think from that point, Tim, yeah, you could say like, hey, like this is what my understanding was. I'm gonna hold to what my understanding was. And like I feel like I've upheld my part of the deal. From here, I'm gonna be honest. Like any spell you cast, you're on your own. And
and then you can apologize for the misunderstanding and say that you're not trying to scumbag them because I believe that you're not trying to scumbag them, but like you just had a misunderstanding and I'd like to continue playing the game as normal at this point.
I'm also in the personal belief that if you make a deal that is actively making it so you can't win or losing the game or protecting somebody else, that's a deal that can be broken because that's not a deal that makes sense in the time of making it, right? Or the time of it happening.
I will say that
I made a deal under duress.
Sorry.
Well, like nowhere you're gonna make a deal to like just hand a game to somebody else. Like obviously there's situations that happen where you do hand a game to somebody else, but making a deal.
You're not making a deal to do that.
Yeah,
You know what?
exactly.
I
Getting
think-
yourself into it.
Yeah,
I think
I'm sorry. You get Eric.
nothing. My thing's short. I think that if you're in a position where you are semi-forced into breaking a deal, like if you have a deal that's like I'm gonna XYZ, and you know that the result of that XYZ deal is going to be a loss, it's really important to talk to the table about it. Like,
Yeah.
Zeke and I had a game at locals where it was like in the semis or finals or some shit like that. I don't remember. That's too late. But like, if somebody followed a deal to the T, they were going to lose. I think it was me. If I followed a deal to the T, I was going to lose. I was like, hey guys, as it stands right now, if I fully follow through on this and do not update, the game's over and I do not have the chance of winning. Are we okay with me going back on it? And not necessarily going back on it, but just like altering it pretty much.
Right. Okay. So just talk to the pod and see what their opinion is.
100%
Basically, what
talk to the
everybody's saying.
pod.
And this
And
is
if somebody's like super butthurt and they're obviously, if it's the person pushing a win, they're like, no, you can't do that. I need to win. Respectfully get fucked. But
Yeah.
if it's like, if everyone comes to the reasonable understanding, like, yeah, I get it.
and
Type.
And one thing that you can always do, and I do recommend this for everybody, right, is if you ever in a position where you are making a deal, you can always include that as the caveat and say, yeah, I'm comfortable with this deal, but if you start to push win, I reserve the right to change the parameters of the deal to ensure I do not lose. Like I'm not,
Correct.
no deal I'm going to make is going to just hand a game to somebody. One of the takeaways that some people discussed is making deals to where, like, hey, I'm cool to make this deal. However, if this just leads to you winning, I do reserve the right to change the deal. Or like, hey, I'm cool with this deal as long as it doesn't lead to you just winning without me being able to do anything. And that way it leaves you, right? If people are going to play politics like that or like play like little word games, it leaves you room to wiggle out as well, right? Leave yourself an out and be like, look, I said I was good with this deal unless it led to you winning. It's leading to you winning, so now I'm going to. I said I reserve the right to change the deal. I'm going to change the deal.
What is leading to you winning?
Well,
Like,
see, and that's that's open for interpretation.
Yeah, because you
Welcome-
could say
welcome to
any
the art of
spell
the
that
deal.
any spell that I put on the stack
Ooh.
could technically lead to me winning the game.
I think,
Alright.
yeah, and I think, right, I think you leave it, when you're the one making the deal, you leave it open, right? Because then it allows you to interpret the deal to your benefit, and let you set the parameter. If they push in and say, hey, well, like, what does that actually mean? You say, okay, well, as long as you're not putting a win on the stack, right? Or an attempt to, like, silence me so I can't respond to an attempted win, then we're cool. You know what I mean? And you just leave it at that. And I think most people would say, like, that's fair. Now, if it's like, yeah, because I think the argument, right, would be like, oh, well, I'm going to cast Smothering Tithe, and you made a deal like you wouldn't counter their next spell or whatever, as long as it wasn't a win attempt.
Like, that's a powerful play, but not a win attempt.
Exactly, right? I mean, they would probably
Or-
argue this is a value play, and you'd be like, yeah, that's probably fair.
For instance, Hayward, one of the examples I do when I'm like making a deal, like I'm not going to win, but I like, unless somebody's pushing a win, cover all my bases, silence effects, or because I play a Thrasios deck, destroy my Thrasios. Because I see that as me not having an out, right? When I need an out. So it's like, I don't know, hey, like Ral doesn't operate at instant speed, but it's like kind of the same thing, right? Like
Yeah.
if something is threatened to the point where you don't feel like you have a shot, I try to wrap that into the deal too, right?
This guy loves saying, don't touch my shit or I'll kill us.
We'll all die.
Or we're all die.
It's the most rock ass
Favorite
thing I've
bullet
ever heard.
move.